Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. And last week I had some Valentine classes, and with each class, I love to give each guest, each participant, a fun little treat box. So I'd like to share with you today where I got the inspiration from and how to make it. I figured it was way easier to show you than try to explain it in a blog post. So let's pop down to my workspace. I'll show you the treat box and we'll make one together, and you can see how really easy they are and get you going for your own Valentine treat boxes. So let me pop you down to my workspace and I'll show you what I made. All right, so the treat boxes I made looked like this, and I did fill them with the tiny conversation hearts. You could fill them with a variety of things. It looks like nuts, and I mean, lots of different things would fit in there. And you might be wondering, where did I get that box? Well, first of all, I was inspired by a box or boxes that I saw on page 3 of Stampin' Up's January through April 2024 mini catalog. And I just couldn't quite figure out how they were made. And as a demonstrator, we have access to the resources of the supplies used. And I discovered that they are made from the envelope treat boxes. They're here in Stampin' Up's annual catalog on page 126. You get 10 of the white boxes for $8. And you can see here how it's sealed closed, and you can put a gift card in there or some other treats. So this one works a little bit differently. I'll show you. Here's the treat box. So before you decorate it and put it together, you'll need to trim off this little piece. So let's do that with the Stampin' Trimmer. I just line up this line in my trimmer track and just take that off. And I don't need that anymore. So we're good to go there. The boxes are all scored for you. So I'm just kind of folding along on the score lines. The inside is the shiny side. They're food safe. So this is what I did to get them to go together. So I've peeled off the little self-adhesive. That Stampin' Up! Has done that for us already. And sorry, there we go. We'll put that end together, and then we'll put this end together, and you can see the makings of our box. Then I folded that piece in and folded these two over, and then there's a little notch where you just slip that into the notch, and your box is all ready to go. Now you can decorate it. So I decorated mine using the Celebration paper. Celebration, if you haven't heard of Celebration, it's Stampin' Up's most awesome sale of the year. For purchases of $50 and $100, you can earn free product, your choice of free product. The most adored 12 by 12 designer series paper is just gorgeous. It has gold designs on one side, and then flirty flamingo and real red designs on the other side. And I just love the gold for this, so I will just pick out a design. And I have my designer series paper cut at 3 by 8, and you could just wrap it around and tuck it tight and adhere it. But I went a little step farther, and I scored it. So I scored on the long side at 2 inches, 3 inches, 5 1/4. My camera, the paper is out of sight. So I'll show you the marks. So I scored at 2 inches, 3 inches, 5 1/4, and 6 1/4. Just to give it some little more sharp corners. And you don't have to do that, but it just seemed to work for me, and I felt that it's pretty close, and it just gives you a little bit sharper. So then I just put, and you could maybe make it shorter than 8, but 8 worked. 8 worked for me. So whatever is easiest. So I put some adhesive on either side of that. You could use your tear and tape. That's always a good option too, to hold treat packets. See if I can find the right direction on. So the paper fits perfectly on that front, because the box is 2 inches, and I'll just wrap it around and adhere it in the back, and then I will wrap it around here as well. So that's our box. And I also have those 2 designs all finished. Then I'm going to need Stampin' Up's gold and vanilla trimmed ribbon. It's gorgeous. And I have that here. And I know that it's about the width of my glass mat studio. So I'll trim off a piece of that and tie a ribbon. Tie the ribbon, tie a bow, and then we'll be able to decorate the rest of the box. These boxes are so super cute. Can you see wedding shower, wedding favor, baby shower? You could fill them with an assortment of things. Right now I'm focused on Valentine, so that's where my focus is. But with so many different patterned papers and different embellishments and die cuts to decorate the front, the possibilities are really endless, and the boxes are easy to put together by just trimming off that little piece. Always love to get inspiration from Stampin' Up's catalogs. All right, so we have that ready to go. And then I do have a piece of vellum. We have vellum cardstock, and I die cut that with the Stylish Shapes dies. So now we'll need a gold heart. And what I used for that was the Adoring Hearts Hybrid Embossing Folder. And you can find this in Stampin' Up's January through April 2024 mini catalog. So this is a super fun product if you haven't seen it. So it acts 3 different ways. It acts as an embossing folder. So you could just put your paper in and have it emboss your hearts. Then you could have it just die cut your hearts, and you get 9, so you get 9 of those. But if you put the die cut in your embossing folder, and you're going to put it on the side opposite the Stampin' Up logo with the cut side facing up, you can kind of feel when that's in there. And I'm using Stampin' Up's gold foil, and you'll want to put the gold foil in upside down. And then I'm going to close it and make sure that it's still all lined up. It looks pretty good. And then I bring in the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. So we'll want to run that through. So you use the base plate and then the embossing folder with the folded side first, and then the gray plate on top, and run that through. And we'll have 9 completed hearts, die cut and embossed all at the same time. Super easy, super fun. If we were just to emboss, you'd get a 6x6 sheet of just embossed hearts. But let's look at our work. And I have 9 gold foil hearts all ready for my project. So that is super fun. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. There will be dimensions and a video replay on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. If you need to see how that works, if you have any questions, please give me a shout. I'm happy to help. All right, so I have my vellum circle, and I will put some dimensionals on the back of that gold heart. And then I'll apply that to the vellum circle. And I wasn't fussy. I just picked any of the designs because there are 3 each of 3 designs. And think about, you can do those in any color. You can do them white or real red or flirty flamingo or petal pink or you name it. All right. So, then I will just place that right here on the treat box. And then we need to add some jewels. So the Stampin' Up's Festive Pearls, they come in 4 colors. The gold works really well for that. So we'll use the pick tool to pick out 3 gold jewels to finish up the design. So there we have a finished treat packet. Here's one that another paper design that I can work with, and then with the treat inside. So there you go. Check the details on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. Let me know if I can help in any way. I hope you enjoyed the video and are inspired to give these a try. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.